All right, good morning from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. It's Sunday, February the 14th, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. It's 0 degrees Fahrenheit up here in Canada, Windsor, Ontario, and I decided it'd be a good day to do my DBS iElite range extender antenna modification for the Phantom 3 Advanced. So I spared you the time of taking all the screws out like everybody else does, and we got everything apart. I drilled the holes for my antennas at the top. Now, some guys put them up here, but the cables they supplied me with aren't long enough to reach from up there, so I went ahead and put them in the top. They'll be up all right up there. Now, I'm going to leave my stock antennas on. Just tie the cables up in case I need to go back one day. I don't think I will, but if I have to, then they're there. Secondly, I want to point out, I don't know why this happened, but when I split the case on the controller here, you noticed over here, the 5.8 gigahertz ribbon cables right there, they were out of their little slots. I don't know if that happened when I split the case or what, but I stuck them back in there. They were out of the hole, so I'm not sure why that was, but anyways, you know what to do before you split the case. In the back, you gotta undo your battery cable and your ribbon right there, the ribbon. That's got to come off. Try not to touch the gold part of the ribbon here, because it could get some oil off your skin and maybe cause some problems down the road. I doubt it, but just on the safe side. So there's the antenna. A quick release on the back. Your cables. Gonna need a few tools. Needle nose. Now they were saying it was a T6 to take off this back part. I don't know. I have a... You can see that I have a T6 50 mil. That wouldn't work, so I ended up using actually one of my Allen wrenches with the little balls on the end, and that got it out. So I don't know what the deal is on the T6 there, but I haven't removed any of the cables yet of my old antennas. I'm going to go ahead and do that, pause the video. I'll come back once I get them routed, so it's not a very long video. And maybe some of my friends here in Ontario, Canada will be interested in doing this mod, and it's pretty simple. I mean, it's not hard. A lot of dainty stuff. Be careful on the ribbons. You got a lot of ribbons. Over here on this side, I got to cut some silicone they got in there running it. You probably couldn't see that because I'm just using my phone to do this, so I'll pause the video, and when I'm done the other part, I'll finish it up and show you. But so far I only got about 40 minutes into it, and it's going quite smoothly, so I'll get back to you when I get the next step done and show you how that looks. Be right back. Okay. Now, the best way to run your wires is to pull that right stick right out of the hole, and you got all kinds of room to run your stuff. You only got to take the one side out. Now, I went ahead and I taped these off with electrical tape. You don't have to. I see guys don't do it, but I did it just for safety's sake. So you can see it down there. You see, I just put a little tape on the end. Here's the old one, and I'll run the new one underneath. You can see this wire over here. Again, it popped out my it popped out the 2 ribbons here, just playing around with the wires, make sure they go back in. Okay. So I got that in. It's a little bit tight, but I'll tighten them up after once I get everything run and plug everything back in. Some guys kind of run the wire and didn't pull their left or their right stick out. It's a lot easier if you do it. There's just one screw over here that might be a real pain to get back in because it's kind of underneath the board. So I'll see when I put it back together how easy it is. Well, it ain't going to be easy, but okay, I'll come back when I get some more of this done and we'll finish up the video. Okay, we've got the antennas installed, everything wrapped up. Well, not the antennas, but the connections. Everything's all nice and tucked in. All right. Got a nice little setup up there. Now you can still put your antennas down and have room. Everything's good. And there we go. Just make sure you plug your battery back in down here. And your con board's got to go back in. I don't know why I'm not getting a focus here. Here's your con board. Your 2 connectors, got the old ones in there. And it's success, about an hour, and you can get it done. And there it is for your DBS mod range extender for the Phantom 3 Advanced. Maybe I'll do a comparison later on. It's kind of cold to go out flying today, so I will try it to make sure it's working, but I'm not going to go too far. So thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you.